Gotta get the jams going before we get on with the workout. The wife was connected, of course, to my headset. We're going to start off with some calves because they are the weak point. Now today's workout is actually going to be predominantly, after we do calves, we're going to hit some dumbbell shoulder press, then do a huge focus on back, finish off with some legs. Since we do a 3-day split, try to hit everything twice. We hit legs on day 1, so we also hit them on day 3, because my focus this year is going to be really adding size and strength to them. I feel like with jiu-jitsu, your legs and your back need to be like your strong points, just from what I'm figuring out. I've noticed since I've started with calves, before my calves were never sore, but I'd only hit them once a week, sometimes not even. Now that I'm hitting them twice a week and I'm starting with them and they're fresh, they're always sore, which is a good thing. Alright, let's see if we can not be a little pussy and get 12 reps. Calves are already hurting, which is good. Whew. Wasn't sure if we were going to make it on that one. Let's see, that was 1, 2, 3. One more set. Add a little more weight. Alright, let's get 10. 8 to 10. Let's be realistic. 8 to 10. Fuck. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Oh, we almost didn't make it. Ooh. One thing I always like to do right after a muscle group, stretch it. Ooh, fuck. A long muscle is a strong muscle. Plus it just makes the pump that much better. Gives it more room, get more blood. Can't wait till we move. At the end of the month, this gym's moving. We could say goodbye to these yellow and blue walls because they're atrocious, especially on camera. But Lacey, who owns the gym, they're her favorite colors. To each their own, I guess. Ooh, yeah. We hit them good this time. They're really hurting. Fuck. Maybe they'll actually start getting some definition soon. Okay. Start with a Nice warm up. Make sure this wrist is gonna act right. Yeah, we're too far back. There we go. Start light, do some 30s. Just warm it up. I have two very conflicting injuries right now. About 10 weeks ago in comp class, partial dislocation of this shoulder, and then at my fight I strained all the ligaments in my left hand. So I got a bum shoulder on the right and a bitch ass wrist on the left. Now normally on shoulder press or bench, I like to do reverse pyramid, one warm up, and then maybe two warm ups. And since we got sand in our clip, we're gonna build up. So we'll go to 40s. One thing that I feel like a lot of people do, probably could do more weight if you just do less set or less reps as you climb. So fives, maybe even 70s. The problem ain't the strength anymore with the injury. Rear delt, which is where the muscle strained when I got the partial dislocation. So Usually as soon as I feel that, I just put it down, don't even go for it. But we're feeling pretty good today. We'll see if the wrist holds up. I forgot my wraps at home, so who knows. I've gained about 5 legit pounds back since my match, which isn't much considering I cut like 25, but body-wise, that 5 pounds have made all the difference in feeling good with strength. Around 180. I'm just gonna hang out there. I don't think I'll be cutting for quite some time. Class versus the 150, because that was too much of a cut. Oh yeah, that don't feel good already. Oh, that's a little too much. It's too much, and the form was dog shit. Whew. We are now downstairs in the dungeon, because this is where the hammer strength row is, and I forgot my wrist strap upstairs. Here we go. This is probably my favorite back machine. Hopefully that fan doesn't make too much noise, because I know it's blowing right where the mic is. So I apologize. I'll just mute it if it's too loud. Put some music for once. And a slower negative on these. Jiu-jitsu, you need a lot of back strength, and a lot of your movements are explosive. So as much as strength helps, squats and stuff, but you do lighter weight and just try to rep it as fast as you can to work those fast twitch muscle fibers. So I kind of take the, both approaches. Just kind of, 1 week. Movements, find that balance and grit. Oh, my balls. I'll shut up now. Get to the set. I was just stalling. Alright, I think we're gonna be done down here. This fan's fucking driving me nuts. I know it's gonna make my audio sound like shit. Oh. Yep. Come on. Here we go. Let's go. Ultra wide lens and a hoodie. You can look like you have lats.
Trying to do it. I watched a few videos on it.
This to sit right on top of the knee, but since it's a universal one, it doesn't really work the right way, because when you put your back of your knee to the seat like you should have it, this drops over your quad, so never works out the way you want it to. Your lower back and through your ass, and then you know you're good. Point your toes. Oh yeah.
Trying to do, I got a kettlebell.
This is compressed so hard, it's fucking a little hard to get off. It doesn't hurt. It's not right. Remember, always Wayne, Wiz, and then I like old rock. It's either country to work out with or fucking house music. I don't mind house music. It's just weird. Doesn't hit for me. Oh yeah, I feel it now. Leg press. Really want to grow these legs this year. They need to have. Cleaning up. I'm gonna lose probably my rear delts and arms. As long as I get through these legs, I'll be happy. We normally don't work out together, but it's a snow apocalypse out there. So it just made sense for us to make the trip to the gym once instead of separately. It's fine. Honestly, anymore too, like people outside of bodybuilding that lift for sport, whether that's CrossFit, specifically, they don't do, they're not sitting there doing biceps and triceps as a workout. They're doing like my last two accessories that I really try to just crush. And I've been finding that like the chances I do get to pick up dumbbells are, straight. Just doing those for the majority. So you don't really have to do dumbbell curls. I mean, we love them because we're guys. So if you have the chance, do it. It's for you. But if you can do like, even when I was doing the closed grip or reverse grip, lat pull down, that's the movement that gymnasts are doing. Dips, you're getting tons of tricep activation and shit, especially if you're doing like body weight or adding weight. That's gonna hit those muscle groups way better than doing row. Dumbbell curls and stuff in there, because honestly, if I have the time, I'm going to spend it doing my rear delts and lat. Eight. you look at them, not that I'm someone who believes in CrossFit, but it is a good workout, and if you do like it and you're dedicated, like I got big ass arms. When it comes to strength and muscular growth, volume's important, load is important, but progressive overload is key. And so when you're warming up, as you get stronger, I think your warm-ups should get heavier. They never try to increase from everything. If you watch One Piece or Dragon Ball Z, you know, to get stronger. So I think the same should apply. So even though it's anime, I believe the same thing. If you look at your warm-up weight, like your first gear or base, stronger too. Shouldn't, if you're doing bench, you shouldn't be warming up with just a plate on each side every time. You should try and doing 2 plates for a warm-up in just a couple weeks. Now for me, when I do leg press, I like to be wider and out because you're going to hit more of that abduction and adduction, where when you're close, it's super quad concentrated. But if you do jiu-jitsu, ease is important. So when I do leg press, I like to do it a little wider, feet pointed out. You know, currently like your second weight, third weight, if you can do 12 to 15, that could become your there's no reason that can't be my first set, because over time it just keeps compounding that progressive overload. So anytime you hit a new PR of 12 plus reps, make that weight your new starting weight. And at first, you know, when you do it, starting heavier will be a little weird and taxing on your joints and stuff. But that's why you should do mobility warm-ups before you even jump into things. But over time you will get accustomed to just going into things heavier, because there's no reason to continuously do the same weight over and over, because eventually you're going to get to the point where theoretically you should be able to do 20, 30 reps with that. And I mean, unless you're specifically trying to work endurance, there's just no point. If you truly want to hit progressive overload, every single, your first set, second set, third, fourth, fifth, you should be striving to get those heavier and heavier. Even if it's just 5 pounds the next time you hit that workout, you're starting 5 pounds heavier. Eventually it'll be 10 pounds heavier, 15, 20, 25, and so on. So working that base form, or gear 1, just base, is just as important is trying to PR on your top set, because that top set PR will grow as your base form grows.